Hey guys, and welcome to the latest episode of r/short scary stories. Thank you for all the feedback we got in the last one, and I'm happy to carry this series on. So the first story is posted by Reddit user Common Grackle. Coming and going. I was already teetering on the edge when I got a call from my mother. The blood was still flowing. A tide washing away a little piece of me, a little piece of us. The smallest, most enormous thing. It burned holes in my back, my abdomen, my heart. "I just had a call from your grandma," Mum said. "I just wanted to let you know, she's going downhill a bit." The already large knot in my throat swelled up, threatening to choke me. What's going on? "I tried calling to check on her, see how she's doing. She was weeping the whole call, saying she needed to find David, that he'd gone and she couldn't find him." Grandma hadn't been able to remember her late husband's name in over 5 years. Hearing that she had noticed his absence after the bliss of forgotten memories crunched the already shattered glass in my chest to dust. I couldn't tell her then that someone else had just gone missing, or how I'd searched for them in the blood and clots. It was too early. They were too small. I sketched their face in my mind, smelled their hair, felt their heartbeat. "I'm really sorry she's having a rough time," I said. Then I started crying. Surges of hot, wet salt. It burned my eyes as it broke through the gates. The pressure had built up too much. It exploded into an ocean. My whole body was leaking out of the things I tried so hard to keep inside. "It'll be okay, Kat," she said. "I'm sorry. I didn't realize this would upset you so much. It might be nothing, just sundowning." "That's right," I said, holding my stomach. "Might be nothing. It's so early. How could you be sure?" "What do you mean?" she asked. It's the first time Grandma's done this," I said. "Are you okay?" she asked. "I'm fine," I lied. "I've got to get going though. Let me know if you hear anything else." The next day, my mum called again, this time with less panic in her voice. "Grandma's doing a bit better now. At least she isn't panicking anymore." "I'm really glad. Is she back to forgetting about Grandpa?" I asked. "That's the thing. She said she found him." "What?" Chills ran up and down my abdomen. Ice in places that only yesterday had felt like fire. "Yep. Said he came back to her and said everything was okay." "Well, that's good, I guess. Should we be worried she's seeing things? Is this a sign things are getting worse?" "I'm not sure. We're going to talk to a doctor tomorrow. That's not even the weirdest part though." "What else happened?" "She said he brought a baby with him. Said he'd left to get it." What a way to wrap that up. Okay, let me see if I've got this right. So I'm pretty sure the main character in this had a miscarriage. And if I'm right, the grandpa's taking care of that baby. And if the grandma's seeing the grandpa and the baby, then it means she's about to go too. So it's like 3 different tragedies. I mean, a little bit creepy. I don't think it's the creepiest thing that I've heard. It's more sad than anything. I'd give it a 3 out of 5 when it comes to the spooky wookies. The twist at the end though, incredible. If I was basing the score alone on the twist, then it'd be 5 out of 5, but I didn't really think it was that scary. Even though there are ghosts involved, it's, it's kind of wholesome yet really horrific and tragic. Yeah, 3 out of 5 is what I'm giving it. The next story is brought to us by Reddit user LEYW, or Lew. Our last picnic. When the message came, we were packed and ready to go. I grabbed the picnic food from the fridge and shouted for the kids to put their shoes on. I helped Ruby find her favourite Barbie. Elsa, mummy, not Barbie, she corrected me, as James switched off the TV. No need to listen to any more of that. We'd planned the route weeks ago. Our final family road trip would be through the scrubby bushland. Wow, scrubby bushland. No, I nailed it that time. A chance for Ruby and Seth to look at the trees, birds, some nature. Not the freeway, choking with panic traffic. Not their empty school. The shopping centre littered with What is it with me mispronouncing R's for L's today? Littered with broken glass. I did so well on the last story as well, I can't believe I'm messing up now. The Kia's wheels bumped angrily over the dirt track. They're not made for this kind of terrain, but it's of no matter. Ruby sings along to the Wiggle CD James slipped in, but I can feel Seth's eyes on the back of my head. Mom, I thought you said no iPads, he challenges. I took his away weeks ago, of course, but he noticed the mini tucked in my lap. For obvious reasons, I'm still using it. Just navigating our way to the picnic, love. We don't want to get lost. I tilt my head and manage a normal smile. He grins back. Seth's old enough to sense something bigger going on, but young enough to still trust Mum and Dad. The late sunlight glints through the leaves as we chug on. James now joining in with Ruby for Rockabye You're Better. His voice is strong, but I can see how tightly he's clutching the wheel. I put my hand on his knee, squeeze lightly. Another update flashes silently on my tablet. We're going to be there in time. Our little car finally chundles onto the smooth road. Trees thinning out. We pass the silver fleet of the Telco Tower plant, and then we reach the green slope of Bentley's Reserve. All of us, as one, suck our breaths. And then the children can't stop talking. There's so many people! Oh wow, it's like a pie! Balloons! The kids are bursting to get out, but James and I are frozen. There's a splash on my tablet, and James grabs my hand. Others came. We're not alone. Stretched out across the grass, a whole family snuggled together, young lovers kissing, ramshackle groups of all ages laughing and sharing drinks. Others sing along to lazily strummed guitars. As we find our own bit of grass, we exchange smiles, handshakes, even the briefest of hugs with these total strangers. James unfolds the picnic rug as I open the esky. Ice cream for the ecstatic kids, champagne, same vintage as our wedding, for James and I. There are no tears, no wailing and no phones. My tablet is in the car. Those were the rules the Facebook group had agreed upon. We'd never dreamed so many would come. It takes courage to face the end of the world, to realise no one wins in a nuclear war. Wow. Okay. I can't be the only one that thought that the parents were planning on killing the kids, and they were shocked to see so many people there that they couldn't get away with it. Nice twist. Again, just like the last one, didn't expect the end of the world, and maybe it's my sick, twisted mentality, but yeah, I genuinely thought they were going to be child killers in this one. So I'm giving that another 3. I didn't think it was that spooky. It had a nice twist at the end, but I'm not that scared. I mean, it's a good story, and it definitely made me think. So another 3 out of 5 for me. The next story is from Reddit user Regretful Decision. I wasn't dreaming. A quiet rainy night. There's a clap of thunder now and then. I wasn't dreaming. I'm alone at home, eating snacks and watching TV. It's calm and peaceful with my dog by my side. I wasn't dreaming. I hear knocking on the door. I rush over to answer, expecting a friend or maybe family. It's my best friends. I see the strange creature. It tells me that it's time to kill my friends. I wasn't dreaming. It all happened so fast. The knife, the blood, the screams. I wasn't dreaming. The police take me away. The knife has been taken away from my hands. There's blood on my favourite shirt. My dog is barking. My parents aren't back. I wasn't dreaming. I sit alone in my jail cell, awaiting my sentence. It's pain. It's torture. I wasn't dreaming. There, by the cell window, the same creature from many nights ago. It made me kill my friends. It's looking back at me, smiling. I wasn't dreaming. I swear during court session and scream that I'm innocent. I didn't do it. They take me to the gallows. The creature by my side, laughing. I wasn't dreaming. But oh, how I wish I was. I actually really like that. I like the use of the I wasn't dreaming after every sentence. I think that's a really, really good way to sort of portray this story. So the pace and the build up and sort of the ending as well. It's really good. It's really well. It's a very, very short, scary story, but I really enjoyed how that built up and then dissipated. Oh, I wish I was dreaming. I'm giving that one a 4 out of 5 spooky wookies. So, highest of the night and the last story. So, I hope you enjoyed this episode of r/short scary stories. I'm actually really enjoying these, probably a little bit more than the creepypastas anyway. I feel like I get to engage with you guys a little bit more and give my opinion on things. So, I'm enjoying it. I hope you're enjoying it too. And here's to the next one. I think the next video that will be uploaded will be a podcast where we've got a very special guest. Nobody that you know, but I know him, so he's a very special guest to me, alright? You know, you'll enjoy it, hopefully. Please enjoy it. Anyway, thanks for listening and take care.